there, Jennifer May here with JenKMay.com. I wanted to personally thank you for visiting my blog here today, as this is my very first video that I'm sharing with you today. Something that I definitely had to overcome, a huge fear of mine that came into play when I started this whole journey of branding myself and starting my own blog and all this cool stuff that I've been learning and growing from. I realized very quickly that I must do video marketing to be truly successful in this realm of building yourself online. So for me, this is a very big step in my life. It's such a huge obstacle for me to overcome, a fear that I have been dreading. Something that it took a lot for me to be sitting here right now, and just a couple months actually since starting, of just building up the strength and courage to do this. Because for me, just a few things that contributed to this fear were, my perfectionist curse, which is a big part of my life that I've had to learn to overcome. I'm one of those people who, if you walk by a table and the picture frame's not back where it's supposed to be, I'll move it right back there, or else it'll drive me crazy. So definitely something that was part of my fear was, if it's not perfect, why would I want to share it? And I'll have to do all this editing, etc., all that good stuff. A lot of other things were, I have two little girls, two little beautiful children that do like to make noise. I also have a big family that likes to come in and out of my house, and I don't have very much time to myself, so it's sort of like a obstacle that I have to overcome to actually place a video and take the time to do it. So that was another part of the fear, was that. And the other big part was my self-confidence, and that's something, yes, I have self-confidence. I truly believe in myself in every aspect, but it is something that I've had to utilize personal development to build myself and be able to sit here in front of you right now. On that side of it, just how you look, how your characteristics are, how do I sound, that kind of thing, was a big part of my fear of being able to do this. It had to be perfect, otherwise how can I share it? So those were a couple things that contributed to my fear. And why I'm sharing that with you is because you either are in the same position as me, you want to get into video marketing and you have the same fears, or you have a fear in your life that you are trying to overcome, something that will truly impact different parts of your life, and you want to learn how to overcome that fear without it truly changing everything, and really taking these huge leaps and bounds just to overcome it. So it's definitely something that can be done with anything in your life. Any fear that you have, you can overcome it. It's more than possible. And I say that because this right here was one of my largest fears. I am so deathly afraid of being in front of the camera. Always have been. And for me to sit here is such an amazing step in my life. And to be able to share this with you is actually a passion. I'm very excited about this. I couldn't wait today to actually record this for you and share it with you. So today what I'm going to share with you through this video is going to be very short and sweet and to the point. It's actually my 5 tips to how I got into this place, how I'm able to sit here and share with you this video and talk with you today. The very first tip that I want to share with you on overcoming any fear, if it's video marketing or whatever it is, number 1 tip is to learn from others. Learn from those who are already doing it. If there's somebody who is successful in that aspect or that area of what your fear is, learn from them. Get the information from them. Ask questions. Really soak up what they have to share. And a lot of this is through free resources. You could go to AmandaMarie.com, KatieFrayling.com, all these sites, these entrepreneurs and leaders that are already there and doing it, and really truly can help you get to where I'm at right now, my very first video. What I want to recommend for the very first tip is, of course, to learn from others, because if you don't learn and grow, how are you ever going to overcome anything? So such a big part of it is learn from others around you, no matter if it's somebody you just met or another entrepreneur online. Really place that training and those resources and everything out there for you, and utilize them to your benefit to overcoming any fear, no matter if it is, of course, video video marketing or diving off a diving board, getting on a plane, whatever it is, you can overcome that fear by learning from those who are already there, who have overcame that fear themselves and were able to establish success from it. So that'd be my number one tip. My second tip is personal development. Personal development is such a huge part of my life. It's one of my number ones on my list, very high up there. It's done so much for me. It's changed everything about my life and what I stand for, who I am, what I want to do in life, my true purpose. It really brought all of these things out of me that I didn't realize were there if you asked me 5 or 6 years ago. And they're here now because I already have them. Yes, they were inside of me, but I had never realized how I could bring them out or that they were even there. So personal development can do this for you, no matter if it's 10 pages of a book a day that you read, an audio to listen to, a video to watch that inspires you, a song, a movie, whatever it is. Personal development and growth is such a huge part of building you and building that confidence that you need to overcome any fear in your life. So that would be my second thing that you definitely want to do. The very third tip is focus on the end result. This is such a big part of this. You want to focus on what's going to come from this. Is it positive? Is it negative? You know, will it truly benefit me to overcome this fear? And what am I going to get out of it? A lot is going to come out of me overcoming this fear of video marketing. I truly have this passion of wanting to get out there and become a success, just like many other entrepreneurs online. And work-at-home moms also, I represent them. So for me to be able to do this and achieve this is so huge. So what I've done is I focused on, 2 years from now, what am I going to be doing? Where am I going to be? How will this benefit me overcoming this fear? And I saw all these pictures and these images and, visions of just my life because of overcoming this fear, and it was more than worth it. It was every ounce worth it, and I was actually more excited today than I ever thought I would be about getting in front of a video camera. So that's another big tip that will help you overcome any fear in your life. Number 4 that I want to share with you is something that I had to do myself through meditating and different aspects, personal development and growth, that kind of thing, is find out the what and the why to your fear. Why is it there? Why do you have that fear? Is it self-confidence? Is something happened in your childhood? Where is it coming from? Which is such a big part of why you have that fear in the first place. And work on that part of you. Build it to a positive energy and make it something else versus allowing it to be a fear, which will in return allow you to overcome the fear that you are having in whatever aspect it is, no matter, again, if it's video marketing or, jumping off a diving board. So that would be my number 4 tip to overcoming any fear. And my number 5 ultimate tip would be to practice. Practice whatever it is that you are trying to overcome. If you're trying to dive off a diving board, if you don't practice, you're not going to get any better. If you don't actually take the actions of going towards overcoming that fear, how are you going to overcome it? Because you can't just think about it and it's going to happen. You actually have to take the action. So practice, practice, practice. We don't all have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect by any means. I don't believe in that. I think we should all, imperfection is great. All of our imperfections are wonderful if you truly attain them and take a hold of them. But you definitely want to practice on what it is that you're trying to overcome. So if it's video marketing, again, you practice in front of a mirror, practice in front of a video, and really get the hang of it and really get it going. So for me, this was my very first video. I'm really excited right now to be sharing it with you and hope it turned out just wonderful, and not going to edit it or anything, so it's probably not going to be as professional as others out there, but I will definitely get there as I practice my way to it. So everyone have a wonderful and beautiful day, beautiful weekend. Thank you so much for visiting my blog. If this has helped you in any way, please go ahead and comment below. Give me any feedback, questions, whatever it is, constructive criticism, how I did, whatever. I'd love to hear it. And if you benefited from this, please, of course, share it with your Facebook, Twitter friends, Dig, any social networking place that you're at online. So thank you so much again, and have a beautiful day.